Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and Happy New Year to all of you out there. Hope you all had a great New Year's Eve. I had a great New Year's Eve, and just wish you all the best in this new year. Hope everything goes well, and just Happy New Year to all of you out there. But anyways, today I'm going to be doing my most anticipated movies of this year, 2013. And looking forward to, some movies in, like coming months. I skipped a few months. I skipped September, and nothing really coming up. Nothing really announced yet for December yet, but looking forward to a lot of movies coming out. This year looks like an awesome, year for movies, and basically I'm gonna go through month after month, telling you all what movies I'm probably gonna see. I might not get to see every movie on this list, so sorry about that. I had to take care of something. But like I said, I'm gonna tell you the movies that I want to see in the months, and I may not get to see all these movies on my list, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get to see most of these movies on my list. Yeah, so let's get started. There's 3 movies that I want to see this month, January, and these 2 movies come out next weekend. And the first one I'm looking forward to is Gangsta Squad. Just really anticipated to see this movie. You have Sean Penn, Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone. We also have Josh Brolin, Giovanni Ribisi. Really do want to see this movie. It's kind of a throwback to 40s and 50s gangster movies. And originally this was supposed to come out back in September of last year, 2012. And they pushed it back because if you saw the original trailer to it, they released the trailer before the Colorado incident that happened. But due to that, because there was a scene in the trailer where these characters go into a theater and end up shooting in the theater, and so because of that, they pulled the trailer and they had to do reshoots. And now it's set for release next Friday, the 11th, and yes, I'm really anticipated to see this movie. I think it's going to be a good movie. Great movie poster the film has. Really like it. And also looking forward to A Haunted House. This is Marlon Wayans' film. Good to see Marlon Wayans come back and do something. This movie is going to be a parody of found footage horror movies like Paranormal Activity. They did The Devil Inside, which I heard was shit, and they just throw in some comedy to it. They make their own parody, and it's just really hilarious. If you watch the Red Band trailer, it's really hilarious. But yeah, Haunted House, I really do want to see. It looks hilarious. You have, of course, Marlon Wayans. You have Nick Swartzen in it. Essence Atkins, I think that's how you pronounce her name. But if you remember her, she played Taj Mowry's sister in the 90s sitcom Smart Guy. If you all remember that show, that show's very underrated. But yeah, Haunted House I'm looking forward to. Nothing really though in the upcoming weeks of January. Although on the 25th, the 25th, I do want to check out Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. It has Jeremy Renner in it. It's basically a dark spin on the the Hansel and Gretel fairy tale, and they are bounty hunters who track and kill witches. And from the trailer, it actually looks really cool. I do want to see it because it has Jeremy Renner in it, and I like Jeremy Renner. I think he's a good actor. I love the Avengers. He did good as Hawkeye. Don't care for the the Bourne Legacy or Bourne Ultimatum, as the Bourne movie that Jeremy Renner's in it. Is in. But yeah, so that's the 3 movies that I want to see in this month. And in February, there's 4 movies I want to see. The first one that comes out February 1st is Warm Bodies. This is based off a book, and it's basically a zombie movie, zombie apocalypse movie. It's basically about this teenager who, I guess, tells the story of, how, the apocalypse happened, the zombie apocalypse, and, he sees this girl who is normal, it's not a zombie, and he falls in love with her, and it's just really funny from the trailer. They actually did release a 4-minute preview of the movie. You can check it out here on YouTube. I watched it and it looks cool. It really does. I think this movie's gonna be a funny movie. But yeah, so Warm Bodies, do want to check out. Good Day to Die Hard. Also do want to see Die Hard 5. Is what it should have been called. Basically, you have John McClane going to Russia. He has a son in this movie, played by Jay Courtney, who was in Jack Reacher. And I'm looking forward to A Good Day to Die Hard. You have Bruce Willis come back as John McClane. You have Mary Elizabeth Winstead and Patrick Stewart. Hopefully it's a good movie, because I enjoyed, because I enjoyed a lot of the other Die Hard films. I mean, Die Hard 1's a classic. Die Hard 2 is my least favorite, but I still, liked it. Thought it was okay. Die Hard with a Vengeance is probably my favorite out of the sequels. Live Free or Die Hard I thought was okay. And we'll see how this one turns out when it comes out. Another one that's coming out, the same day as Good Day to Die Hard. This is on the 15th of February. Is a movie called Beautiful Creatures, which I heard is based on a book. And from the trailer, from the second trailer that they released, it actually looks like it's going to be a cool movie. Basically, it's about this guy named Ethan, and he escapes this small southern town, and he meets this new girl, and they uncover secrets, about their families, their history, and the town that they live in. And the trailer looks cool. And the last movie in February that I want to see is Dark Skies, which has Dakota Joyo in it from Real Steel. And it's basically, from what I saw in the trailer, it could be a shitty movie, maybe, but it's basically, an alien, I heard, for something. That's what I heard about. It has to do with the alien thing. An alien plot. Or alien invasion. And so those are the 4 movies that I'm looking forward to in February. Now in March, got a lot of I got also 4 movies that I want to see in March. The first one is this movie called 21 and Over. This movie, it looks like it's going to be hilarious. Watch the trailer, it's hilarious. It's basically, like Project X, but, it's like another party movie about this guy who celebrates his 21st birthday with his best friends. And if you, like I said, watch the trailer, it's hilarious. This is coming out on March 1st. And another movie that I'm looking forward to in March, that I'm really, really looking forward to on the week of March 8th, is Oz, the Great and Powerful. This is Sam Raimi's prequel to The Wizard of Oz. And it's going to have James Franco and Mila Kunis. And, like I said, this is going to be a prequel to The Wizard of Oz, where it shows how the wizard, who was played by James Franco, ended up becoming the Wizard, of Oz. This was before Dorothy, Toto, Scarecrow, Tin Man, and the Cowardly Lion, even came to be. But it looks like it's going to be a really good movie, and it's going to be in 3D. And I know a lot of people said the effects look like Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. But I haven't seen Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland, but I did see clips of it. And yeah, the effects in this movie look like the effects in Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. So yeah, so Oz the Great and Powerful, definitely looking forward to. Another one that's coming out on March 15th, called The Incredible Burt Wonderstone. Now, the only reason why I'm seeing this movie is because Jim Carrey is in it. Jim Carrey's going to be in it, and Steve Carell's the main star, and I hate Steve Carell. I don't like Steve Carell. I just don't think he's a good actor, in my opinion. I mean, the only thing I saw with him in it was Get Smart, which he did alright, but just not a fan of him. I mean, I didn't care for when he was on The Office. Don't care for that show. But yeah, the only reason why I'm seeing this movie is because Jim Carrey's in it. So you can't pass, you can't pass on a movie that Jim Carrey's going to be in. So that comes out on March 15th. March 29th, looking forward to Tyler Perry's Temptation, Confessions of a Marriage Counselor. And even though I don't like Tyler Perry, he's only directing this movie. I don't think he's going to star in it. But I haven't seen Alex Cross. But yeah, so he's going to be writing and directing this movie. And from the trailer, it looks really intense. You have Journey Smollett, I think that's how you pronounce her name, but you might know her as Denise from Full House. And it's basically about marriage counselors' personal and professional life that's becoming complicated. When she goes into this relationship with one of her clients. But it looks intense, and probably will see it. Probably may see it. So those are the 4 movies that I'm going to see in March. Now in April, there's 3 that I want to see. The one is Jurassic. I know they're re-releasing Jurassic Park in 3D, so that's on my list to see how the 3D looks. And that's coming out April 5th. The 19th, you got Tom Cruise's movie Oblivion, which from the trailer looks really amazing. I think this is going to be a really good movie. You have Tom Cruise, Morgan Freeman, and yeah, so the trailer was really, really amazing. Pain and Gain, also another one Also another one I might plan on seeing. This is Michael Bay's comedy that's probably going to be away from his, his ordinary, explosions and stuff like that. But it has Mark Wahlberg, The Rock, and from the trailer, it looks funny. I mean, it's based on a true story. Because, it says this is a true story on the poster. And it comes out the 26th of April. Now in May, only 2 movies that, I'm going to see. One is, of course, Iron Man 3. Trailer was epic. And hopefully this will be better than the second one. I mean, I enjoyed the second one, but, there are some problems, the second one has. And the villain in this movie is going to be the Mandarin. I think that's how you pronounce the villain's name. Also, the last movie that I want to see in May is The Hangover Part 3. This time, from what I heard, there's not going to be a wedding. There's not going to be a bachelor party. And, they're going to be, the Wolfpack's going to be hitting the road once again. So I'll see how Part 3, is. I haven't seen Part 2 yet, but I'll probably give it a watch. I'll probably watch the first one again, then the second one, and then go see the third one when it comes out, possibly. So those are the only 2 movies I'm seeing in June, possibly. Now June has has 6 movies that want to see. On June 7th, it's going to be After Earth. Will Smith and his son Jaden Smith is going to be in it. Trailer looked cool. And it's going to be directed by M. Night Shyamalan. But this could possibly put M. Night Shyamalan's career back on track. It might have if this movie does well and if it's good, it might put him back on the track of the Sixth Sense, Signs, like that. This one looks, from what I read the plot, it looks really funny. It's called I don't know, I don't care for that movie. I don't care for it because I read it. It's called The Internship with Owen Wilson, Vince Vaughn, Will Ferrell, and as I read the plot now, it doesn't really interest me. I'll see a trailer, when they release a trailer to it, but but for now, no. The 14th, you have Man of Steel. What more can I say about that? It's going to be directed by Zack Snyder, and Christopher Nolan's going to be producing it. And the trailer was epic also. And another movie that's coming out the same day is This Is the End, which I do want to see. I know it's probably going to bomb because of Man of Steel. But this has Seth Rogen, Jay Baruchel, James Franco, and Paul Rudd. And they're all playing themselves. And it's basically, the apocalypse. Like that. But it's really funny. The Red Band trailer was, hilarious. Let's see. The 21st of June. Looking forward to Monsters University, the prequel to Monsters Incorporated. Also, World War Z, which is another zombie apocalypse movie that's based on the book. It's going to have Brad Pitt. Kick-Ass 2, which comes out the 28th. I'm looking forward to that because Jim Carrey's going to be in it. Yeah, I really enjoyed the first Kick-Ass movie. Thought it was good. And those are the movies that I want to see in June. Now July, there's 4 movies that I want to see. On July 5th, you have The Lone Ranger, which do want to see. I watched the old TV show, when they were rerunning it, and I thought the old TV show was good. But this one has Johnny Depp playing Tonto, and so it could be good. Then on the 12th, 2 movies that really anticipating to see. The first one, this one is really my most anticipation, on this day, and it's Pacific Rim, Guillermo del Toro's movie. It's basically robots fighting a monster, and hopefully that's gonna be a blockbuster hit. Maybe, I don't know. And then Grown Ups 2, which I might see. I like the first Grown Ups movie with Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Chris Rock, David Spade, and this one, it's about Adam Sandler's character moving his family back to his hometown, and his friends learn some lessons from their kids on the last day of school. It could be alright. Also, another movie that comes out on the 19th, from what I've read, probably looks going to be good, and it's called R.I.P.D. It's going to be starring Ryan Reynolds, Jeff Bridges, and Kevin Bacon. And this is based off a comic, from what I heard. It's going to be an action comedy crime. And it's basically a cop joins a team of undead police officers, and they work for the Rest in Peace department. And they try to find the man who murdered this cop. So it'll look funny. Maybe it'll be good. So those are the movies I'm looking forward to in July. Now August, I have like 3 movies that I want to see. The first one is Asylum with Matt Damon, Jodie Foster. It's basically set in the future in the year 2159, and there's a man-made space station, and the rest of the world's population is ruined. And I guess Matt Damon takes on a mission that could bring, equality to both worlds. And it's directed by, I think, the same guy who did District 9. It could be good. It comes out the 9th of August. Now, the 16th of August, August 16th, I'm looking forward to Percy Jackson, Sea of Monsters. Never read the Percy Jackson books. I saw the first movie. Thought it was, I thought it was okay. I enjoyed it as a guilty pleasure. And this sequel is not going to be directed by Chris Columbus. But yeah, so I might give the first movie a watch again. And probably when this movie comes out, when the sequel comes out. Yeah, I want to review that. I want to review Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief. Well, that's the first movie though, but I do want to review that. And hopefully I'll see the sequel when it comes out, which is Percy Jackson, Sea of Monsters. Now, the 23rd of August, I want to see this movie called The Moral Instruments, City of Bones. From the trailer, it actually looks kind of cool. I hear this is based on a novel. it's set in New York City. It has to do with a mother who is attacked and taken from New York City by a demon, by this teenage girl. Oh no, it's supposedly taken by a demon, and this teenage girl finds out truths about her past and tries to get her mom back. So yeah, so it could be interesting. Now I skipped September because there's nothing really going on, and nothing really that I want to see in September. But October, there's 2 movies. October 4th, there's a Sin City sequel coming out called Sin City: A Dame to Kill For. I love the first Sin City movie, action-packed, and hopefully this sequel will be good also. So yeah, in the same day, this other movie that sounds funny, from what I read of the plot, it's called the Delivery Man. It's going to star Vince Vaughn, and it's basically about a sperm donor who finds out years later that he fathered hundreds of kids, and now many of them want to meet him. But yeah, it could be a funny movie. It sounds a little bit like the Maury Show, which I do love the Maury Show. I'm a huge fan of the Maury Show. So yeah, so those are the only 2 movies. Now in November, this is gonna be 3 movies. Of course, that I'm looking forward to. One is Ender's Game, or Ender's Game. Don't really how you pronounce the name, but here's why I do want to see it, for 2 reasons. One, Asa Butterfield's going to be in it, and he did a great job as Hugo Cabret in the movie Hugo, which I think is underrated. And I loved Hugo. And also, second thing is Harrison Ford's going to be in it. And I also read it's based on the book, and I read the book in high school, and it was a very interesting book, and do want to see the movie. And then you also got Thor: The Dark World, which I don't know why this is coming out in November. It should have been a summer movie. I just don't know why. But basically, Thor's going to be, Chris Hemsworth is coming back playing Thor, and he's going to be battling the Dark Elves led by the villain Malekith, who is the lord of the Dark Elves. But yeah, so looking forward to Thor. I really loved the first movie. Then the last movie in that month that I'm looking forward to is The Hunger Games: Catching Fire. They put out a teaser, but it's just the logo just saying The Hunger Games: Catching Fire, November 2013. But I do want to wait for a full trailer for this. So I think it's going to be a really good movie. Maybe better, maybe as good as the first, maybe not as good, but we'll see when it comes out. And nothing really coming out in December yet, because they haven't announced anything yet. But yeah, so those are all the movies that I am anticipating to see. Like I said, may not get to see all of these movies, but these are movies, like I said, that are my most anticipated to see. So yeah, so anyways, that's it for this video of my most anticipated films of 2013. Tell me what you all are, what movies you are looking forward to in 2013. Really would love to hear what movies you're interested in this year. But yeah, so anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and until the next video, I'll see you all later.